So Christmas is coming up. This is the time of year where families get together, and we've talked about your family love letter booklet thing.
Right.
I think you've mentioned to bring it to the holidays. It's
Yeah,
perfect time,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But could you tell people, what is this? What is it for? Why do you like it so much?
I love the family love letter because if you can get your parents to sit down and talk to you, that generation is pretty guarded to the vest. They don't typically want to tell their kids anything. But if you can get them to just leave the book with them and say, hey, look, can you just list where's the copy of the will? Where's the car titles? What's in this bank deposit box? Okay. And that way, when you pass, the kids can grab the book and they know where everything is. They know where the title policy is for the house. They know where everything is. And so, it kind of helps going with the will, right? Because a lot of people don't have a will.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
For one. And two, a lot of times you had a guy and he worked at TI or wherever, and he went from New York to Georgia to Kentucky. He's now living in Texas. Well, he's never updated the will that he originally did when he first started work. Well, a Kentucky will is not applicable here in Texas. Have your will updated, at least. A lot of times we have this mentality we're never going to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We just don't talk about it.
Yeah, we just don't. Nobody talks about it.
Yeah.
But I think updating the will, but having that family love letter is more for helping the kids know where everything is. Okay.
And so it's an actual booklet.
It's an actual booklet, but they can list out if they have life insurance policies or where the accounts are, especially if that parent becomes incapacitated with dementia or whatever, or you're seeing early signs of that. You want to know where everything is, and it just makes it so easy. You can email my son at jeff.davis@ampf.com. He'll mail you a copy, okay? That way you've got it.
I'll include the link below or in the email so that they can reach out.
Yeah, and that way they've got a copy of it, and if you can get your parents to fill it out. If not, try to fill it out for them. And,
or at least have them fill it out and then put it somewhere.
It helps. It helps big time, because let's say my mom comes down with dementia and I didn't know, but she had an insurance policy that had long-term care on it.
Oh, wow.
Okay? But I didn't know, and she's not in the state of mind to tell me, right?
Right.
By pulling the book out, I can say, oh yeah, Mom had this old policy. Let's look at it. So it's very, very helpful. Also end of the year, a lot of times people like to do donor advisor fund to make charity contributions, okay? Donor advisor fund allows you to take highly appreciated stock, put it in the donor advisor fund, and take the write-off dollar for dollar, okay? But inside that donor advisor fund, you can, let's say you put 100 shares of Google in there, or whatever. You don't have to give the money away immediately. You can let that stock continue to grow.
That's cool.
But let's say we want to do, let's say this year we want to give $10,000 for this particular charity, right? You can spare it off as you see fit, but you still get the tax deduction for that year, putting it in that donor advisor fund.
Yeah.
So we see that a lot this time of year also.
Okay. So it's a good time to get in contact with your advisor before the end of the year.
If you're not talking to your advisor, click the link below, okay?